In this video, we're going over the new top 5 overpowered meta loadouts here in Black Ops 6. I will be going over both 5 and 8 attachment class setups. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the good old Model L, a very solid assault rifle that's going to be perfect in multiplayer as well as Warzone. Now, for the optic, we are going to be utilizing the Kepler Microflex or the Merlin Mini. Both of these are fantastic, giving you a clean optic picture, incredibly easy to use at those medium to longer ranges. Now, for the muzzle, luckily on the Model L, we can build a very low recoil setup. So the suppressor is going to be a massive W, keeping you off the mini-map when firing, so you can build up a streak. For the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the long barrel on this AR to bump up the damage range, giving us a fast TTK, allowing us to outgun a lot of the other strong assault rifles. XM4, AK-74, Krig C, we're going to be dominating with this class setup. For the underbarrel, we are going to be utilizing the vertical foregrip so we can improve that horizontal recoil control to make the Model L as easy to use as possible. For the magazine, we are utilizing the extended mag 2 option, giving us a healthy 50 rounds, so we have plenty of ammo to take out more than one person at the same time. For the assault rifles, running a rear grip and specifically the commando grip is going to be really important to improve more aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, so you can dominate, absolutely dominate at those close and medium ranges. Just a fantastic attachment. For the stock on the Model L, you do have 2 choices. You can rock the balanced stock or the combat stock, depending on your playstyle. If you're a more run and gun player, the combat stock is amazing for that increased flinch resistance and aim walking movement speed, so you can stay on target and win those gunfights at longer ranges. And the balanced stock is good if you're somebody who likes to sit back and maybe mid-range dominating. You're going to be improving that strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed all together, and aim walking movement speed. So again, you can walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. And finally, for the fire mod, we are going to be utilizing the recoil springs to really improve this weapon's long range performance with that improved horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. A great attachment. Once you go ahead and create this nasty 8 attachment Model L class, which I do recommend, you're going to see in the firing range that we have a setup that is going to have a respectable sprint out, ADS, and incredibly low recoil. This is one of the most overpowered guns in the entire game. Now, if you do not like to rock the gunfighter builds, no worries. We are going to remove the recoil springs. We're going to remove the balanced stock and the extended mag 2 option, giving us a very solid bare bones Model L class setup that is still going to have, decent handling, but also really nice recoil control. Again, you can't go wrong. This is one of the best ARs to use in the entire game. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the PP919, a very solid submachine gun. I have 2 builds you're going to dominate with. You don't need an optic. This submachine gun has some of the cleanest iron sights in the entire game. Now, for the muzzle, the suppressor is going to be a great choice, keeping us off the radar when firing. For the barrel, we must rock the long barrel, giving us max damage range, fast time to kill. Now, for the gunfighter setup, we are going to run a magazine, but here's the thing. We're going to be rocking the fast mag 2 option, dropping the 64 round mag to 40. This is going to be improving your aim down sight speed, reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed. 40 is plenty, especially if you're trying to run and gun. We're going to be overall improving this weapon's handling. Now, for the rear grip, because this is a submachine gun, the ergonomic grip is a massive W, giving us improved slide to fire speed, dive to fire speed, and much needed aim down sight speed. You can get that first shot and get that kill with one of the best SMGs here in Black Ops 6 currently. Now, for the stock, I do recommend putting on the balanced stock. This is great on the PP919 to improve more aim walking movement speed altogether, hip fire movement speed, and strafing movement speed. Overall, transforming this weapon's mid-range performance and allowing us to outgun other JACKAL PDW users. Now, for the laser, we are going to be utilizing the target laser. It's a nice attachment on the PP919. We're going to remove all of the idle sway when you are aimed down sight, making it a lot easier to use at those longer ranges. And we're also going to be improving your aim walking steadiness. And then finally, for the fire mod, we are going to be utilizing rapid fire to bump up that fire rate, giving us a crazy fast time to kill, making sure this weapon is going to be dominant. Now, once you go ahead and build this technically 7 attachment class setup here, you're gonna be very happy because we have a submachine gun that is going to have fantastic handling. I mean, look at how fast the aim walking movement speed is. We're gonna have a quick sprint out, ADS is quick, and we're still gonna have a very controllable recoil pattern because we have a lot of attachments that are gonna make sure this weapon is controllable. Now, again, if you don't wanna run the gunfighter build, no problem. The PP919 is just as good with a 5 attachment setup. We are gonna remove the target laser, and we're gonna remove fast mag 2 just so we can go ahead and have this 5 attachment build. It's not gonna have the fast ADS, but as you guys can see, it is still gonna be a really solid submachine gun because since we don't have a fast ADS, we can walk around, aim down sight, and with 64 rounds, you're gonna be able to outgun a lot of players with this weapon. Definitely give this a try. And by the way, if you need help leveling up your weapons or completing camo challenges but don't have enough time to play, Bro Modding has you covered. They offer services such as max leveling all of your weapons, as well as unlocking camo challenges all the way up to dark matter. They currently have a 5-star review on Trustpilot, so for cheap, reliable, and fast Black Ops 6 services on all platforms, you can use code EARS to save 10% off. Link is at the top of the description. For class setup number 3, we're taking a look at the AMES 85. This is a really popular assault rifle here in Black Ops 6. Incredibly, and I mean incredibly easy to use. For the optic, we are going to rock the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we have the suppressor at our disposal. For the barrel, we're going to be utilizing the reinforced barrel to improve both damage range and bullet velocity. This weapon has a very consistent time to kill, which is nice. For the underbarrel, we are going to be utilizing the vertical foregrip for more horizontal recoil control. For the magazine, the AMES has fantastic handling. So extended mag 2, bumping this up to 60 rounds, is definitely worth checking out. For the rear grip, we are utilizing the commando grip, great on all assault rifles. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the balanced stock, overall enhancing our mid-range performance. With that improved strafing movement speed, hipfire movement speed, and aim walking movement speed. It has different values on some assault rifles, but at the same time, it's still going to be effective on the AMES 85. And then finally, for the fire mod, we are going to be rocking recoil springs. I've been seeing a lot of people run rapid fire. In all reality, it's not a bad idea, but this weapon's just a hit marker machine with it because we're going to remove a lot of that damage range. We don't want that, so the recoil springs is going to be a better option. Once you go ahead and build this class setup, we're very happy because we literally have a low recoil laser, man. Quick handle. I mean, look at this 60-round magazine, fast ADS, sprint out speed, and this thing it doesn't move. It is a point and shoot laser. Overall, one of the best ARs to use in multiplayer. Now, if you do not want to run the gunfighter build, no big deal. Remove the recoil springs, remove extended mag 2, and go ahead and remove the balanced stock. We're going to have a really nice 5 attachment class setup. You can rock extra perks. Hell, you can rock a you can rock an overkill setup with like a JACKAL PDW or another PP919 and overall dominate, because it's going to be a really good AR that's incredibly easy to use and still has great attributes even with just a 5 attachment class setup. For class setup number 4, we're taking a look at the JACKAL PDW. There's a couple different ways you can build the JACKAL PDW to make it an overpowered submachine gun. Optic is not necessary. For the muzzle, you can either rock the suppressor or the ported compensator, depending on if you can control the recoil. This is going to be a nice attachment if you can't control the recoil, improving your first shot recoil control and vertical recoil control. Now, for the barrel, we are going to use the long barrel to give us the fastest TTK with that improved damage range. For the underbarrel, vertical foregrip is going to be a great choice. Weapon does have a lot of horizontal recoil. For the magazine, we are going to be utilizing extended mag 2 here. Just a great class setup, giving us a healthy 50 rounds. We are going to be rocking a rear grip, and the ergonomic grip is going to be great on all submachine guns. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the balanced stock, helping us out at those mid ranges. For the laser, we are going to use the target laser, removing a lot of that horizontal as well as vertical just sway you get when you do not have it when you're aimed down sight. Overall, a nice attachment. And then finally, for the fire mods, we are rocking the recoil springs, which is going to be bumping up that recoil control. A really nice 8 attachment build. You can't use this in rank play. Obviously, this is not a rank play video, but as you guys can see, we are going to have great handling. This is going to be a super easy to use submachine. You guys can see there's literally no horizontal or vertical sway. Very, very, very minor when you are aimed down sight for a long period of time, and that's what that target laser is going to accomplish. Now, again, if you do not want to run the gunfighter build, remove the recoil springs, remove the target laser, and remove extended mag 2. this class setup can be used in rank play, and you're gonna see here that we are still gonna have great handling. It's just not going to be as accurate as the 8 attachment class setup. So if you guys are playing rank play, obviously go ahead and give this build a try. You guys can see when you are aimed down sight, it is gonna start to wobble a little bit, but it's definitely usable. And if you're trying to run a 5 attachment build, you can't go wrong with the JACKAL PDW. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the good old AK-74. I love this weapon. It's just a solid assault rifle. For the optic, we are utilizing the Merlin Mini. For the muzzle, you can rock either the suppressor or the compensator, depending on if you can control the recoil. For the barrel, we have the long barrel, giving us the max damage range, fastest time to kill. You can also rock the reinforced barrel. Both of these are great options. They're both going to be giving you a consistent time to kill, but the long barrel is going to be giving you the fastest time to kill. If you guys have to sit back, this could be the attachment for you. For the underbarrel, we are rocking the vertical foregrip. This is going to be great with that horizontal recoil control. For the magazine, extended mag 1 is a great choice. Extended mag 3 is also a great choice, depending on if you want to build the RPK. I know the RPK build can be slow handling for some users, so the extended mag 1, you can't go wrong with it. For the rear grip, we are going to be utilizing the commando grip. It's great on all ARs. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the balanced stock. This is overall going to bump up that mid-range performance. But if you are rocking the RPK build, the light stock is definitely nice here, improving that hip fire movement speed, as well as strafing movement speed. Just going to go ahead and, give this weapon a little bit better handling. And we are going to be utilizing a recoil spring attachment. This is definitely necessary on the AK-74 to mitigate a lot of the recoil. Just a solid build here. 8 attachments, you can't go wrong with it. As you guys can see, we are going to have great sprint out, ADS, and really controllable recoil with this assault rifle. And after the buff, it is capable of getting 3 shots to the head. Definitely do not sleep on this class setup. Now, again, you don't want to run a gunfighter build, no worries. You can remove the recoil springs. You're also going to want to go ahead and remove the balanced stock and the extended mag 1 choice here, giving you a very solid assault rifle to use here in Black Ops 6 that you guys cannot go wrong with. Overall, a nice build. I know a lot of you guys will definitely enjoy it. Now, for the remainder of the classes, just in case you want to go ahead and see what I run on all my builds, I do rock the Sierra 9mm. It is a fantastic secondary here. Great backup just in case you run out of ammo with a primary weapon. We also have on the knife, we are rocking the stem shot, blast trap, the assault pack, and we are utilizing flak jacket, dispatcher, bankroll. And obviously for the gunfighter builds with 8 attachments, you can put on obviously gunfighter to have more than 5 attachments on your class setup. Now, if you do not want to run the gunfighter builds, feel free to put on perk greed. And what you're going to want to do is go all the way to the bottom. You want to put on gearhead, which is going to allow you to essentially get your field upgrades a lot faster. So you're going to be able to resupply and constantly have blast traps and stem shots quicker. Now, once you go ahead and actually equip gearhead, you're going to unlock the strategist ability, which is going to be allowing you to get more score when you are playing the objective, faster streaks, more kills, overall having a way better time playing Black Ops 6. These are going to be the top 5 overpowered meta loadouts to use here in Black Ops 6 right now. If you guys enjoy the class setups and tear it up, let me know down in the comment section your best gameplay. And as always, drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, in your boy ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.